Hi again, everyone. I know I haven't actually done a lot of videos in recent years. I've been on YouTube for a while, but for the past few years I've not posted any videos at all, and up until recently where I've been posting quite a few, mostly rants on the gaming industry. Well, not really rants, just I call them rants because some of them were rants, others weren't, but I renamed them. But anyway, I've been sat there thinking many times about how a lot of people mix up words, thinking that because they're similar, that they have the same meaning, and, how some people don't make distinctions between words anymore, it's like hearing, listening, being two of them, hearing, listening, people don't really make a distinction between them. They think they're both the same thing when they're not, you sit there, you hear something, and it's like, oh, did you hear that? Not really paying much attention to it. When you're listening, you're giving it your full attention. You're giving it your full attention, and you're there trying to listen to, whatever that thing is. Hearing and listening, two different words, but people think the same meaning. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. What I was actually thinking about, just now that prompted me to make this video was basically how people put labels on different categories of people, the type of things that you might be into. The type of things that you might be into get you labelled as one thing or another. Type of music, punk, bloody, punk, a rocker, a blooming, a raver, whatever. The one that I was thinking about was, basically the geeks and the nerds. It's like, well, how very few people actually make any kind of distinction between the two anymore. They seem to think that geeks and nerds are basically the same thing. It's like, well, no. Originally they weren't. When people came up with the names geek and nerd, it was for similar people, with different interests. A stereotypical geek, would usually be into a lot of the same things as the bloody nerd would be, but for different reasons. It's like a geek would sit at home on the weekend with their friends playing Dungeons and Dragons, because they love the adventure, whereas the nerds would want to get into all the bloody science aspect of different things, so they'd be there bloody conducting science experiments on the weekend, and likewise, I think the reason why people lost the distinction was because of the fact that they tend to, we do tend to share a lot of the same interests, sci-fi, for example, is probably, I probably put that down to the biggest reason why people lost the distinction between geeks and nerds, because, a geek and a nerd would both watch Star Trek, but for different reasons. A geek would turn around and watch it thinking, oh, well, it's uncharted territory, new place to explore, this is going to be brilliant, get to see different worlds, we get to see different worlds, different people, this is amazing, different things that we'd never seen before, this is going to be brill, whereas a nerd would watch it too, but they'd sit down and watch it because they wanted to learn the ins and outs of all the science behind it. It's like, they'd be there, listening to all the science lingo and whatnot, trying to work, taking it all in, trying to work it all out, and wanting to, do their own little experiments with it. So, it's like, I think things like that are the reason why people kind of lost a distinction between the two. I'm a geek through and through. I'm all about the adventure. I watch a lot of sci-fi programs like a nerd would, Star Trek, Andromeda, Firefly, Farscape, you know, a lot of different sci-fi programs, you know, but for me it's all about the adventure, you know, sod the science. I'm an adventurer through and through, you know, that's why RPGs are my favourite games. Hey, but that's another conversation. I'll leave that for a gaming industry video. You know, but there's a lot of words these days that people don't seem to make distinctions between anymore. You know, they think they mean that the same thing when they don't. You know, a geek would love love nothing more than to bloody role play, put themselves into into that role of whatever game they play, whatever TV program they watch. They they immerse themselves in that role, all about the adventure. You know, how they'd react to that kind of situation, and all that malarkey. And a nerd would just go on the science side behind it. Oh well, this and this is the reason this happened, you know. So yeah, you know, have a little think about it yourselves, and you know, feel free to post your comments if you want to. If not, then I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a nice day.